morning all, Suburban Sentinel here, coming to you once again from deep inside the Arabian Peninsula. And I am back from 8 weeks out in the field, and it is good to be back here at my pseudo home base. Thanks to all of you who watched and commented on videos I had scheduled for automatic upload. I apologize for not being able to get to the comments. We had no internet. But I will try to catch up on the comments this weekend. Also, you're going to hear some background noise. We are having a thunderstorm, which is highly unusual here. I think the last time we had rain was maybe 6 or 7 months ago. I also apologize for still not having a workable camera. I'm still using these crazy stock footage shots. I plan on being back to civilization in late September, so I should be able to pick up a replacement camera at that time. Anyway, this is an unplanned product review video. I used this product while I was out in the field, and I believe it is so worthwhile. I wanted to share my results with all of you out there in YouTube land. This stuff is called Rocket Pure. And I'm just going to read from the label of the tube that's shown on the screen there. This is friction therapy anti-chafe balm with tea tree oil. This is made for athletes, and it provides a quote, long-lasting protection against blisters, rubbing, and chafing from sweat, clothes, and sports. As a matter of disclosure, I have no affiliation with, nor did I receive any compensation or support with the manufacturer, distributor, or retailer of this product. I am simply an ordinary retail customer who purchased this, again, with my own money in anticipation of going out into the field. The test conditions were on a rather long, at least for me, it was long and strenuous, call it a hike or a walk or a yamp or a march, what have you. I'm just going to call it a walk. And the walk was about 250 miles over the course of about 2 weeks, done mostly on concurrent days. I think we had 1 or 2 days off. And our walk was with full packs that were in excess of 20 pounds. The terrain consisted of climbing up and over one small mountain on the first day, and thereafter it was rather hilly terrain on unimproved dirt footpaths and through rocky stream beds, and a few miles on modern roads. The weather ranged from mild to very hot. Ordinarily, it was just plain hot, in excess of 90 degrees, sometimes over 100 degrees, with moderate humidity. So with I think my pack was 23 pounds. So the vast majority of the time with this strenuous walking, you sweated a lot. I was sweating like a cornered virgin most of the time. In sum, the Rocket Pure worked extremely well. I used it on my feet, between my thighs, and on my back and shoulders where my backpack straps were. And I did not have one issue with chafing. Now, we walked on average about 12 miles per day in those somewhat hostile conditions. As an anecdotal point of comparison, blisters were a huge issue in our group. Many of the other folks got really serious blisters and had foot problems. We had one guy who had to be airlifted out. So my Rocket Pure became quite popular every morning, and those who used it on their feet had much improved performance It wasn't perfect because they had already been compromised. So again, this is not a miracle type cure, but as a preventative, it worked extremely well. It comes out of the tube in kind of like a thick cream, and it doesn't take a whole lot for good performance. Every morning I use the equivalent of maybe 2 nickels worth of size of the cream on, again, my feet, thighs, back and shoulders, and I had absolutely no issues. And I think this too, let me see, it's I think 4 ounces. And I used this for myself and several other people in 2 weeks, and I did not finish even half the tube. This is an all-natural product. I forget exactly what's in it, but it's listed on the back and it's listed on the manufacturer's website. There's all this tea tree oil and palm butter and all this kind of stuff. I don't really know. Anyway, I had no issues with allergies or irritations to my skin, and I do have rather sensitive skin. This is an American-made product, and that is awesome. When you put it on, it initially has kind of a greasy feel, but that's okay. That kind of dissipates within a few minutes. It has kind of a, hard to describe, almost like a minty smell. It's not very strong. I don't really like things that smell, but this was not at all offensive, and the smell dissipated rather quickly, at least on me. Again, the performance was outstanding. At least for me, the product was long-lasting. I only put it on once a day. I did not see any evidence of it staining clothes. As a limitation to that, we were wearing, hiking clothes, high performance stuff, which I think you could spill almost anything on it and it would not stain. But I've continued to use the Rocket Pure after the hike, and I saw no evidence of it staining our ordinary street clothes, but your mileage may vary. As a limitation on this review, I have no information or data on how Rocket Pure compares with similar or competing products. Honestly, I've never tried anything like this before for strenuous activities. Probably because I haven't done any strenuous activities in many, many years. But be that as it may, the performance of Rocket Pure was so good, at least for me, I really don't see a need to spend the time, money, and energy to try anything else. I don't remember exactly what I paid for this 4-ounce tube of Rocket Pure. I'm pretty sure it was less than $20 on Amazon.com. But again, to keep your feet from hurting and keep from being uncomfortable out on the trail or doing strenuous physical activities, that's priceless. I wouldn't care if it was $50 a tube. But I will leave a link to the manufacturer's website, which I believe is just rocketpure.com, in the description box below. In conclusion, the Rocket Pure, at least for myself and my family, is now part of standard kit. We now use it before exercising. We have a treadmill, elliptical, and weights and all that kind of stuff. So we apply it before exercising. For all of us preppers, the Rocket Pure is a natural in bug-out bag applications. If you have to walk a long distance, especially on an unexpected basis, it would be great to put the Rocket Pure on first to prevent discomfort and or injury. So that's all I have to say on the subject. Thanks for watching, and again, thank you to all of you who continue to support the channel in my absence. This is the Suburban Sentinel. Please thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you like what you see. Questions, enlightening comments, and differing opinions are always welcome. Be safe out there, everybody.